If I should talk about what I think is very, very important is always to keep up with your education. If you get to the point where you say, oh, there's nothing more for me to learn, I think you have failed. I have a saying that I translated a little bit to become somewhat American. It is that while you're climbing the tree, don't sleep on the branches. Or don't fall asleep on the branches, because you gotta keep climbing. The main thing is that you keep growing, that you keep going somewhere with your life. And if you are in hair extensions and hair replacement, I feel that you are dealing with other people's lives. You gotta be respectful, you gotta be honest, as truthful as you possibly can be, and also humble. Because if you're not humble, you will not make it in this kind of business. I don't believe so. I have seen my fair share. I've been working with Bohemia for many years. I'm doing beauty shows, education, and so on and so forth. If you're in it for the money, I would rather that you leave now, because then you're wasting both of our time. Because there is no reason for doing extensions or doing hair replacement, in particularly both of them. Because if you're not doing good extensions, you're actually creating a client that will need hair replacement later on, because you will cause breakage. I have met people when we have been doing beauty shows that come up and said, do you have a DVD? And if I didn't have a DVD, then they went to the next booth. Meaning that was what they really wanted, to just go home and just look at the DVD, and then they would start doing extensions right away. You can't do it that way. This is something that you gotta care about. And if you don't care about it, stay away. I can be very meticulous. And I think sometimes I make them not do methods because I want them to do it correct. Parting the hair can be something that you can put a lot of effort into if you want to, or you can be in a fast-paced salon where it's just about doing hair, doing extensions, and you have X amount of time. Doesn't matter who your client is, because you're actually making almost like this is the prototype of how you are applying it. I know people talking about they base their pricing on how many extensions they put in. I look at the final look. It's almost like a butcher, right? So if you want that amount of meat, that amount of carrots, it costs this. If you want that amount of carrots, it costs that. But how would you know unless you are a good cook who knows how many carrots you actually need? Here, how would you know as a consumer how much hair you actually need to get the look? So that's why I'm saying, look at the final look, don't look at the amount of hair. That's what you really are selling.